Understand with that on the 156th episode of Candid Conversations. Right now we're talking to Rugged Boss. Wagwan King.
brother. Yeah, no, no, me.
Mm-mm. Yeah, man. So I gotta hit up Reggae Works PR for the connection. You know what I mean? Cause that's how things go on out here. Um, you know what I mean? People making moves, so you gotta move with the people. So,
Yeah, yeah, real. Big up your
mm-hmm.
works, you know what I mean? And big,
Zits. Zit. So now, how was your day? We'll
yeah,
start there.
for, you know, I mean, good days of one thing, so, give God.
Okay. Yes. Every time. Every time. All right. So, all right. Rugged boss. Oh. Where'd he go now? You still with me?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, yeah, I got a. Whew. All right. Well, what is it now? We have a little bit of news here. Culture Shock magazine is yes. What's up? It works in the building. Culture Shock magazine is about to drop their year-end issue. The mega
Yeah.
issue is still up online. ShareTheShock.ca/mega issue. And because we're looking to expand the brand and reach out to people who are doing things, I decided to reach out to Reggae Works PR and see if she had any artists that what I mean were fit for the bill. And this time around, your name has been suggested for an article. As such, I will be adding you to the Culture Shock magazine this month because she saw it fit to mention you, so I'm going to see it fit to present you. What's up?
Yeah, what?
What's other things? Go on. So, yeah. That being said, you know what I mean. Um, what led to the rebranding, and
Oh,
like,
what led
where
to the rebrand?
yeah, like where did you what did you start at? What was your name when you started out, and what led to the rebranding? And how are you finding your progression since the rebranding?
Well, um, first I started out the glamorous, that was
Mm,
a couple years ago. I have a lot of works under that name, 2 albums, massive amount of singles and stuff. The Mr. Glamorous, I do a lot of like reggae, you know, love, culture, you know, and stuff. A little dancehall here and there. Like
mm-hmm,
2019 was when me and my team, that we're gonna like, revamp and forward,
mm,
this time, you
okay.
know, dancehall energy, dancehall vibe. Because we like bring out that dancehall side, you know, because you don't know under Mr. Glamorous, sweet, the sweet, sexy voice and stuff. So, I always like, but, you know, over the business kind of change, vibe, the energy. So, yeah, I decide like 2019 was time to like just revamp. Cause more time you have to reinvent yourself and just come forward again.
Mm,
And the has been going pretty well. The people like it. People take on to love it. You know what I mean? The road boy them love it same way. So it's a good look overall.
okay. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. So, where do you find you get the most response, online or in person?
both. In person, it's fire. Like, in performing is a whole different thing than even than what they, you know, in
Mm,
person, like perform on stage shows, once I say, especially if there's a lot of ladies, whether ladies there or not, but a lot of ladies there, even give me the mood to go even like 10 times harder. And online, on the rugged boss, my fans is, take time growing and growing, people hearing the name, seeing the and you know,
mhm,
they're loving it.
mm. True, true, true. So, hmm, there's a lot going on in the world today where it comes to like the media and people trying to create controversy to get attention and all of that stuff. Um, what do you find is the best way to get attention?
Well, for me personally,
Hmm.
as you said, I agree with you. The times we're in now, a lot of artists, they call it, do a lot of crazy stuff, and in my opinion, sometimes to self trying to gain that attention. But for me personally, it's just being myself. I can't be no, I can't see myself like acting a fool and doing or creating some unnecessary drama, tension. I'll just let the music speak for itself.
Okay, okay. Um, what's your favorite genre of music to listen to compared to your favorite genre to create?
My favorite genre of music to listen to is really like reggae would be the favorite genre.
Okay.
Reggae, followed by dancehall, be.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Now, looking at a few things here. Oh man, one boss. You want to tell us a bit about that?
One boss now is really basically a song, you know. It has a bit of like good boy thing to it, but it's reality on the flip side. Because one boss now is, a man saying, yo, it, it's like we as men will live this every day. Where you might be humble, a humble guy, a man, because you move so humble and dramatic and if like you're rougher or tougher than anybody else. You have some money at you. You understand what I'm saying? Underestimate
Okay.
you and may even try to test you.
Oh,
So yes. So one boss is basically saying like, not because you see I'm so humble or I don't try to play like I'm better than anybody else or tougher than anybody. I mean, be careful.
come
And
back around it.
is a man will stand up for him right. Stand up for your rights, stand up for what you believe in. I mean, and you're a bar. You take care of your responsibility personally. You have to protect. You know what I mean? You provide, you defend your family good. You look out for your friends. So there's a lot of things to
Okay.
And the main is that, what I mean, as a boss, you really take program.
Mm. So the man I describe me and we just meet. Mm.
That is it.
Probably I describe himself too, for true. Because he look at the picture. Easy, easy. Instead
One,
of
one,
the picture speaks volumes, King. Just,
one,
mean. One. All right,
uh,
come, I could play the tune.
one. All right.
One boss, rugged boss. Well, rugged. No business whether day or night. Me no afraid fi defend my right. One boss, no friend hypocrite fi come sell me out like how Judas to Jesus Christ. Tell them you know heights of great men reach and kept weren't attained by sudden flight. Warn them fi know me work hard fi me things. Try running brain fly like kite.
I had to pull it back.
Well rugged.
I had to pull it back.
No business whether day or night. Me no afraid fi defend my right. One boss, no friend hypocrite fi come sell me out like how Judas to Jesus Christ. Tell them you know heights of great men reach and kept weren't attained by sudden flight. Warn them fi know me work hard fi me things. Try running brain fly like kite. Hey boy, you a do no, I just show no. See man easy and a cold no fall. You go make the devil fall, yeah boy. Man see right show no. Them have a right, get to youth have a right to love a girl and drive a vehicle. My mother want big house on the hill too. Work hard, take care of me people, how we me do. Boss, one. Rugged boss, one. Well rugged, one. Rugged boss, one. Boss for the world, you're no boss to me. Can't talk to your girl or you want talk to me. This the boss, now your mind, that's a fantasy. Boss the make the fans them see. Them are not threat to me. Better lift up your time up on my time now. Clear the way, give the ghetto youth time to shine now. High now, higher than a drone we are flying now. We on time seek and find now. Rich now, from poverty them I like to see when we escape. Low badness and we are pre-real estate. Hottest set a girl them we are cap on best day. The boss now we are not no dress make them fake. Them no bad, them a failure. I chat off them out, them even bad like Jada Kingdom. Bust them head till like kingdom. Tell them no mess with me, income skin will burn. Boss, one. Rugged boss, one. Well rugged, one. Rugged boss, one. That is it.
That is it.
Mod. I said it's thing mod.
Yeah, man.
Like,
That is it, man. Well rugged, you know.
jeez. Sir. Okay, gotta add that to the rotation for true. Gotta get that MP3. One boss. Look for that on all streaming platforms. Or how can people can get that on all streaming platforms? Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's on all streaming platforms. Apple Music,
All right.
I mean Spotify platforms. They don't know that they can subscribe to my YouTube, Rugged, follow the movement, and watch the video and share the video if they like.
Do all of that stuff. Mm, mm. People are gonna be listening on the radio and be like, "What's going on there?" I got the good. As perfect Gitamani would say, um, cough or laugh while I'm coughing.
Yeah,
Okay.
like under some high grade kush.
I agree. Make you cough. Bushweed make you laugh. Me
Uh,
not tell you if it's smoke. You must know what you want. So, speaking of perfect, have you had the opportunity to work with any of the reggae work stable? Like any of the people working with Jen? Have you done any
no,
collaborations with them?
no. I haven't done any collaborations I yet with any you know what I
Okay,
mean. But anything is possible down the line. Anything is
true. True. All right. Speaking of anything being possible down the line, because I really feel like dancehall is underrepresented. Bod, bod. Hold on. My throat has stick. Anyways, so we're doing this event for New Year's called the Celebration of Celebrations,
Yeah.
and basically what it is me and my mad head, along with a couple of people who see the vision, excuse me, are inviting artists from across the world to either perform live or submit a performance, excuse me, for New Year's Eve. It had to be if it's pre-recorded, it has to be submitted by the 15th. But
Of December.
if that sounds like, pardon?
That's the 15th of December.
Yes, sir. But like, for like, we could even air something like your video. I mean, during that time slot, and you could just say like a 1-2 message, like a 1-2 holiday greeting kind of thing, and then we just air your video thereafter. So,
Oh, okay.
if that's something that works for you, then by all means, like we have the connection through Jen. So
Yeah,
let's make that happen.
that's something can be work, man.
hmm It was a 9-hour podcast last year. We're not doing that long this year. But that's how many
Oh,
people we
okay.
had make submissions. It was 9 hours, bro. It was insane.
That's a lot.
We started with like a cleanse. We started with a cleanse, and then we just went in. We went from Australia to Los Angeles, like
Okay.
going up and down the different time zones. It was bonkers. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be something. So tune in to
Hopefully,
sharetheshock.ca.
hopefully I can be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, you're more than welcome to participate. I mean, keep the line open and let me know how we can make it happen.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. So where are you located?
right now, I'm located in New York City.
Okay. Okay. All right. What's the weather like out there now?
Right now, it's rainy, and it's not cold either. You know,
Okay.
the weather kind of like crazy. You know, the weather kind of a little
Mm-mm.
bit crazy. Warm tomorrow, a little cold, and then rain, and it's like all over.
Yep. It was 9 degrees and pouring out here earlier today. It was like
Oh,
pouring. I said, you know what? I said to my friend, oh, speaking of which, I gotta make a special mention. Shout outs to I'm gonna call Cass Peebles, who won the art. There's a contest held by the gallery in St. Catharines, Ontario, and her piece won first prize. So I gotta shout her out, you know what I mean, and give her congratulations because it's a wicked piece. I like it's not this. This isn't the piece, but like this is a glass checkerboard that she
oh,
did the art
looks good.
that she did the artwork on.
Oh,
So you know what I mean. That's just one of the examples of her artwork. But yeah, on sale. Check out C underscore the underscore art underscore ist on Instagram. Yeah, yeah, big things, big things. So oh man, such a serious day. So much has happened. Oh man, I saw my daughter get an award today for courage. It's like, all right,
congrats, man.
yeah, thank you, thank you. They called me like first thing in the morning, and I was just like, I rolled over. I'm like, well, what's the school calling me for? She's not even there yet. How could she be in trouble? But then she told me she told me that she won an award, and I was like, okay, cool. So I showed up there, and she didn't know. So when she got into the assembly, and she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and she just turned beet red and started blushing because I guess she figured out that she was gonna get something because I was there. But it was too funny. It was too funny.
Yeah,
Like these kids
congrats to
are.
her, man.
Thank you, thank you. I'll let her know. So yeah. Oh man. So moves to make. Like when did you drop that track? When was that track dropped? And like, what's your goal for it?
Well, basically we have a EP which will be released early, sometime 2020. This is the title track. 'Cause the name of the EP,
Okay.
the title of the EP. So this is the title track for the EP. In focus now. So this track is like to build the momentum EP, and we might drop a 1 or 2 EP sometime early 2023, which is
Okay.
gonna be lit.
Well, I want to invite you back to the Terrell Effect. The Terrell Effect is the Saturday podcast where we highlight the music of featured artists and play the latest from the soon to be greatest. So, what I mean, when that EP is ready, by all means, you're welcome to join us on the fold.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No problem, King. No problem. So yeah, what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
Oh, I'm supposed to be in maybe right after I finish up this, you know, studio taking care of some things, cause I have a couple to finish up and stuff. Tracks for some
Okay.
different producers. Always working.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. You gotta be on the move all the time because
Yeah,
opportunity is
that's how it
everywhere.
happens.
Yeah.
I gotta stay ready.
If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, that is it.
hmm
That is it.
hmm That's why, you know what I mean? Like lately I've decided I was talking to Johnny Armani. Shout out to Johnny Armani and private name, private number. There's a whole slew of people that are doing big things out here that I mentioned, but we just gotta take our time and get to them as time comes. Pluto Han as well. But so I was at a point where I was talking to Johnny Armani about like how I present myself and how like I said it in so many terms as I said people need to approach me like I could actually do more damage than I do. And he's like, "You're right. You're right." But he said, "How would like he said you like wearing hats and stuff." He said, "How would you how would you feel or like he's like how would you feel if people actually accepted you wearing a crown?" Or like watch the way people will look at you different if you decide to wear a crown. So the aforementioned friend who won the art contest crocheted me a hat. It's a skook. It's a scarf and a toque. So I wear that, but there's enough space on the top to fit a crown. So
Oh,
well, I said, all right, cool. Let me put the crown on there. The amount of people, fam, that have approached me or hailed me, literally hailed me. All hail King Midas as I walk into a store. Fam, I'm telling you, like, I'm at the point where I might start walking with a scepter and a cloak.
he said just go all out and done.
All out and done. You know what I mean? Just,
Yeah,
this is, a simia. Come. Holy, I'm telling you. And I give credit to Outkast, specifically Andre 3000,
yeah.
because he never wore anything traditional. He was never in like he never. I don't even think to this day I've seen him in a jeans and a t-shirt kind of thing or jogging pants or like a sweatsuit. He's always wearing something just
Oh, his style different. His style was always different.
yeah, he was. Oh man, very like pioneer in so many levels. Pioneer on so many levels. Um, Now I saw mention of Boro Banton in the article. I didn't get to piece it all together as I was juggling a couple of things, but you want to give me a little bit of a backstory on that, like how, like your
Oh,
involvement?
that collaboration came about with me and Bro Banton. That's when our first album called titled Feel It, first album that
Okay,
I did under the first name Mr. Glamour. So that came about in that time period with me and Bro Banton. Did well in Europe, Germany, and it was
hmm,
a nice track.
okay, okay. So, hmm, what genre of music have you not done that no one would expect you to want to collaborate in?
Could you repeat that?
So, what genre of music have you yet to do that interests you, but no one would expect you to be interested in it?
Well, let me see. I haven't done Afrobeat yet. I would like
Okay.
I'd like to do an Afrobeat. Yeah, I'd like to do an Afrobeat song. Definitely,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah,
definitely
that's surging
like
right now.
yeah, definitely like because I like the whole vibe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. That's dope. That's dope. Well, there's plenty of producers that are pushing that work. So if you're out there listening to this and you're producing Afro beats, you know what I mean? How can they get a hold of you?
Just you can follow the movement on social media and contact me at Rugged Boss _1. Twitter Rugged Boss, Facebook Rugged Boss, and also my website ruggedboss.com. Or you can contact management. At Jollof to you at jolloftoyou.com. You know,
Right on. Right on. That's
it's
Rugged
easy to
Boss on
get in contact.
Twitter. Okay. Okay. True, true. Well, we're approaching the halfway mark of the show, and this is usually where I flip the script. And when I flip the script, I give the guest the opportunity to be the host and make any statements or ask any questions they may have.
So
So
you
you
want
have the
me to
floor.
ask you a couple questions?
Hey, if you have any questions or if there's anything you want to say, then by all means, yeah.
No, well, I would more like have something to say, like like I'll take the time out to, 'cause, without the teamwork, make the dream work. So I'd like to take the time to big up like Jollof to you, big up
All
Ramid
right.
Studios. And Reggae Works same way. That's the engine behind Rugged Boss right now. Here and getting the
Mm-hmm.
music to the people. So gotta big up my team straight.
Live,
Put the
lot,
block.
that's massive.
I'd love and if you put the track in rotation too, so I respect
Oh,
that as well.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. That's a big tune still. Um, can you forward the MP3? Can you get Jen to forward the MP3?
yeah, man, no problem, man.
All
Can
right.
get that
Cool.
release.
Cool, cool, cool. Cause yeah, man. As a matter of fact, we're gonna play that track again. Cause like it was a vibe. Still, it was a vibe.
Yeah,
I
man,
want y'all to,
definitely, man.
for those of you just tuning in, you know what I mean, get to hear the song. Boom, boom.
One boss, one. Rugged boss, one. Well, rugged, one. No business whether day or night. Me no afraid fi defend my right. One boss, no friend hypocrite fi come sell me out like how Judas to Jesus Christ. Tell them you know heights of great men reach and kept weren't attained by sudden flight. Want them fi know me work hard fi me things. Try running brain fly like kite. Hey boy, you a don't know. I just show no. See man easy and a cold no. Fall, you go make the devil fall, yeah, boy. Man see right show no. Now them have a right, get to you have a right to love a gal and drive a vehicle. My mother want big house on the hill too. Work hard, take care of me people, how we me do. Boss, one. Rugged boss, one. Well rugged, one. Rugged boss, one. Boss for the world, you're no boss to me. Can't talk to your girl or you want talk to me. This the boss, now your mind, that's a fantasy. Boss the med, make the fans them see. Them are no threat to me. Better lift up your time up on my time now. Clear the way, give the ghetto youth time to shine now. High now, higher than a drone we are flying now. We on time, seek and find now. Rich now, from poverty them I like to see when we escape. Low badness and we are pre-real estate. Hot to set a girl them we are cap on best day. The boss now wear nothing we dress make them fake. Them no bad, them a failure. I chat off them out, them the even bad like Jada Kingdom. Bust them head till like kingdom. Tell them no mess with me, income skin will burn. Boss, one. Rugged boss, one. Well rugged, one. Rugged boss, one. That is it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mad thing,
I
yeah?
hear you now, clear.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. So, you see, music like this is why I'm happy I do what I do, you know? People ask me all the time, oh, you listen to radio, you hear this on it? No. I have my own radio station. You know what I mean? They don't play, like, this is the kind of music I like to hear on the radio. I'm just driving, you know what I mean? And just hear, like, boss music, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why am I hearing this bubblegum fairy pop all the
Vibe
time?
and energy. Vibe and
You know what I mean?
energy.
Something something that I can vibe to culturally, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I can't listen to the
Yeah,
radio and vibe to it, but like nowhere do I hear enough representation of the people I look like playing music I
yeah,
can actually grow from. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So
yeah.
y'all want to hear some of that stuff? Zeno.fm/culture shock radio. I'm a excuse me, I'm checking my Gmail right now because apparently I got some co- content from Reggae Works PR. Oh man, yeah. Um, I do have that. I gotta get that. So yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna add that to the playlist. Oh man, this is good. This is fun. This is fun. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I give
I
thanks, man.
every time thanks because I you find I find if I don't start my day giving thanks, something will kind of get my attention. Like I'll stub my toe or something like that. You know what I mean? And then I'll be like, oh God. And it'll be like, yeah, you see me now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know them way there.
So I catch myself and I try to wake up and just give thanks. You know what I mean? Just thanks for the day, thanks for the breath, thanks for the air. You know what I mean? And I find then like even if I'm walking through like thick, dense, like if I'm walking through like say a small area, it still feels like I have enough space to navigate. I don't know. I don't know. It's just different when you have something guiding you. I guess we'll
Yeah,
say.
yeah. You have to be thankful and grateful at the move you're making. I mean,
Hmm.
definitely.
Hmm. So, who are your inspirations to lead down or to walk down this path of music creation?
Well, my inspiration, I would, you know, most definitely Bob. I know Bob Marley and,
Mm-hmm.
definitely the whole reggae and Dennis Brown and, you know, you have Sanchez, you have Chula, you have Tony Curtis, you know,
Louis.
a lot of inspiration, man. 'Cause artists inspire others. Although, because of ego, some will come and say, oh, by this, it just, but artists inspire the artists,
Mm-hmm.
so artists inspire, yeah. So,
True.
those are some of my inspiration. And in regards to like dancehall now, you have Beanie, you have, you know, even
Mm-hmm.
and to this time, you come, you have like the governors, you have Idol, plus the look of you to a go and good no name Skeng. So
Mm-hmm.
music in general, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Skeng. If we're talking about Skeng, like, how you feel about like Skillibang and Sparta, Tommy Lee?
Yeah, man, a good artist them, different vibe, different energy, but artists.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a mad thing. It's taking it back to like when like I want to say you had Bojo and Beanie and Bounty and Sean and all of them and Wayne and all of them just like mashing up the dance hall. Like it's like
Yeah.
there's a surge coming back up. So what would you say? What would you say people would get out of dance hall if they gave it a chance? Come again?
In regards to like what would they get?
Like just
I'm trying to.
in general, like what like would they get a sense of enjoyment, a sense of understanding, like a good time, like
Definitely they get a good time out of dance, man. Dance, you know, you have a lot of different genres. Sal is a different type of energy. Different type of energy. Trust me. You are. Say, for instance, show. Are you even at a R&B show? Just bring on a dancehall artist. The whole dancehall high energy and the whole energy change. So, people will always get a good time out of dancehall.
mm,
As a cartel, that's a dancehall can't stall. Dancehall
no,
can't stall, man. No time.
not at all. Not at all.
Nah,
That's,
man.
mm,
Dancehall is here to stay. Just
mm,
like reggae and dancehall, the thing
mm,
can't move.
mm.
Yeah, man.
Almost like hip hop and rap. Yeah, kind of like hip hop and rap. Well, hip hop encompasses the whole. body of music creation with the art and the dancing and the all of that. But rap is the cultivation of rhythm and poetry. But I have long believed that there's a lot of parallels. There's a lot of genres of music that if you take the time to listen to are very familiar or close to each other.
Yeah, that's
Like like reggae and
a lot of
country.
similarities, you know.
Yep, yep. If you take those two and listen to them, you'll hear that they're both people usually telling a story about a situation in their lives that affected them greatly, and it's just a different spin on how they tell it. I don't know. Music is a powerful tool to create and explain things. What would you say?
And it's a powerful neither too. It bring
Mm,
music can bring different races and background of people together. That's the power of music.
yes, great unifier.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Mm, mm, oh, we went out earlier today, got some things done. I'm looking at life now, just like, okay, I picked 5 things to do. I did them all. This is the 5th thing. After I've done this, I might do one extra thing so I could, I, Project Overkill is a group of people that I work with. So we do an
Yeah.
extra. We're always extra with what we do. So that's fine. I'm gonna do that one extra thing, and then I'm calling it a day, bro. I wake up at like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes. By the time I get to this point of the day, it's like if this wasn't a Wednesday, I'd probably be sleeping. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a
Well,
Wednesday,
at least at least you get some things. It was a productive day, so you have to give thanks to that. And I mean,
for true, thanks God, because yeah, man, any number of things could have happened, but good did. So, and there's good news all around.
yeah,
Like I said, like friend of mine got good news. Was able to get all of the things that I needed at a price I could appreciate. You know what I mean? I paid less than $1.40 for gas, which is the first time I've done that in like 6, 8 months. It's crazy. Gas prices are nuts out here, man. Oh, man.
yeah. Same thing here in New York, too, man. All over, everything.
Yeah, can only imagine. Like the cost of living was expensive before. You know what I mean? Like,
It's more expensive now.
mm-mm. Oh, like that's sheesh. Damn. All right. So if someone goes to New York, or when someone goes to New York, where's the top 5 places they should check out?
The top five. Well, maybe my 5 places. You know, maybe they wouldn't want to go there. Go my 5 places.
You never know. You never
Yeah,
know.
definitely still the Barclays Center will be one that would be,
Okay.
and they can when I say Manhattan, Gallatin, where a lot of good restaurants and you know them
Mhm.
Broadway, them type of place. But we not go them places still. And my circle are more like anywhere the music, anywhere the music there.
Okay.
That's where
Hmm.
that's. But New York have a lot of attractions. Some of them I never go. Some of them New York have a lot of attractions, you know. New York have a lot of attractions. New York
Mm,
attractions where
mm.
people can go and enjoy themselves and the big city, the big apple.
Wow. Yeah. It's like the Big Apple, they call it that for a reason, right? Take a
Hmm.
bite out of that. Oh man. Oh man, that's great. So you have your EP coming up the next couple of
Yeah.
weeks. You got a couple projects in the works on the go. That's massive. That's massive. My dude came through fully. You know what I mean? It's episode 156, Candid Conversations with the Rugged Boss. And it's the block. We're talking about the latest developments with Rugged Boss and, you know what I mean, where he sees himself in the next year or so.
Well, in the next, let's say in the next year or five
Yeah,
years or 3 years. The next
we
year,
could do
next year
year five.
itself, or yeah. Well, um, where I see myself like in the next year or 2 to 5 years is on the main stage, you know, on the main in the world stage where Rugged Boss is a, you understand, Rugged Boss, the brand is out and all, and you know, couple hit songs, well, album, tour, you know, wide fan base, you know, who knows? Maybe if not Grammy,
Mm.
we're working on anything possible once it's consistent and putting in that work, you know. That is it. You know,
Mm. I'm here. Whew. Sorry, bro.
yeah.
Oh, like I said, the early mornings, they catch up to you. Oh, boy. Give me a second. Oh, all right. Cool. Cool. Oh, man. So, the next the next episode is going to be the Terrell Effect on Saturday. Oh, man, at 12 p.m. Earlier in the day, I'm going to have a guest on. Special guest. I don't even know who's on yet. I was just told I'm gonna have a guest on, so waiting for that to line up. Um, yeah, yeah, man. Oh, that is just bonkers. Like, how did that even happen? Who knows? But we're still here with Rugged Boss, episode 156 of Candid Conversations. We are coming close to the end of it, though. I do have to give a disclaimer. Give me a second. I have to find this disclaimer. I have to give disclaimers now. I'm part of a globally syndicated network, which this episode is going to be played on. And
Okay.
yeah, and with that comes issues with liabilities, etc. So, to circumvent that, Culture Shock Radio is here to globally bring you music and other creative audio shows that will inspire, entertain, and educate you, all while enjoying the latest of the soon to be great from the soon to be greatest. This station is for audiences 18 years of age or older, also playing for those with legal lawful permission from a parent, guardian, and or have been judicially emancipated. All shows are in Eastern Standard Time. On Mondays between 10 and 11 p.m., you can get In the Field Radio. On Tuesdays, we got WYOH TV, hosted by It's Only Right at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. On Tuesdays, we still have The Voice of the Valley presented by Finally TV, 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. On Wednesdays, the Midnight Master Mix Show with Natalie Elba and DJ Anthony Fuentes from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Sorry, and Candid Conversations on Wednesdays as well from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We also have In the Studio with the Rec Boys from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. ish. Thursdays at 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. ish, we have Ezra Trips Balls, the Grown and Sexy Mix Show with DJ Melody of the Blend Squad at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Let's Get Activated radio podcast at 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Fridays, we also have Just Coolin' podcast featuring Dawson's Jewels from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Saturdays, we have the Terrell Effect from 7 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. And on Sundays, we have the Proving Grounds, a village meeting series from 10 p.m. till 12 a.m. This is all a part of a Village Global Network station. Jesus, Murphy. When I started reading that, I did not think it was going to take the 3 minutes that it did. Oh man, this all started like 3 weeks ago for me. All of this, it was just me doing my podcast, and I signed up for Zeno FM. I had my auto DJ going, and Senior G came back to me because he suggested that station in the first place. Came back and said, what about we make us a radio station, a syndicate? And I said, yeah, I want to do something more. I always like doing more. I can't just do, I have to do more. That's why the company's called Project Overkill and Culture Shock and
No.
Expose the North.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's where I'm going. So I owe you like 2 minutes. And we're gonna give you those back on an episode of the Terrell Effect that you choose when you're done your EP. It's on
All
every
right.
Saturday, so
Give me this.
any Saturday that you pick, if the more notice I get, the better. If you don't mind sharing an episode with somebody else, we can do that too. But
Yeah.
after that song, I want to be a part of the traction that you get up here. You know what I mean? A lot of people.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
funny
Give
because
thanks,
a
man.
lot of people watch me, but some of it's just to hate on me. But then they watch me to hate on me, and they see things they can't hate on, so they just get angrier. It's terrible, but hey, uh, God said He was gonna. What did He say? He never said how He was gonna make my name great. He just said they were gonna make our names great. So,
It's
episode one
a
fifty
good
six.
vibe. Enjoy the whole vibe. And it's a
Yes,
pleasure to
respects.
get the exposure and podcast and stuff. 'Cause this is the first podcast um you know
Okay, okay.
just
Well,
a just an experience.
I'm humbled to be a part of the experience because more times, like it's if we gave people their roses when they were due, we wouldn't have so much problems to go through. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. I'm leading by example instead of, oh, you could have. I'm just going to. So big up yourself. Keep doing the thing. You know what I mean? No say yeah affect people, and people are watch what you do. And sometimes them I go bad mind you because them can't do what you do, but you have to do it in the same way.
Yeah.
You see me?
Give thanks to the appreciate it, bro. Really
All
appreciate
right,
it. It was a
King.
pleasure. And I mean,
Yes, sir.
forward when the EP drop, forward again and turn it up even now. Blaze it up
Yo,
more.
When I'm mixing the turntables, it's a whole different ball game, bro. It's a whole different thing. So
Yeah,
just no say that I go on when you come back.
man. So give
All
thanks
right.
and big up yourself, bro. And I mean,
Yes, King. All right. Yeah,
for the
man.
next podcast.
All right, cool. So for Rugged Boss, this is the block. Big up yourself, hail up yourself, continue moving forward in your direction. Believe in what you got to do and do it to the best of your
Yeah,
ability.
well rugged. One
Well, Rugged.
boss. One.
One.
One rugged.
All right.
All right. Blessings, bro.
Bless up, King.
All right.
All right. All right, cool. So, yeah, that did happen. If you were watching, I'm not going to bring it up. But, hey, the things that happen on the show are unexpected sometimes. Just know that we're here to bring you some entertainment, edutainment, and some fun. I got to cut out because, like I said, I picked 5 things to do. I'm on number 4. That's the podcast. I had the meeting, the podcast. I had some errands to run. I had some decals to make. And now I got to go get me some beef for some lasagna. It's just what it is. Candid Conversations. We in the building. It's right there. Bam! Candid Conversations. Hold it down. Next show, The Terrell Effect. Be sure to check out Me and the Boys Wrestling. James Old Brown on YouTube.